Hi, it's Pauline. Welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about polyester. Did you know that polyester is basically plastic? Yeah, like literal plastic. And I don't know about you, but I don't want to be wrapping my body in that 24/7. So today we're going to be talking about why polyester is bad, what that actually means, why I've been trying to wear less polyester, and the natural fabrics that I've been loving and opting for instead. So if you, just like myself, are trying to be more mindful about what touches your skin, then this video is for you. What is polyester? So polyester is a synthetic fabric. It is not from nature and it's not natural. Literal plastic. It is basically derived from petroleum, aka fossil fuels, which is what is used to make our plastic water bottles and plastic packaging. It's also very cheap to make, and so that's why a lot of really fast fashion brands, the ones where you can get a top for like $7 or like things like that, like under $10, and it's like 100% polyester. That is why. It's cheap to make, it's wrinkle resistant, and it really holds color. And so when you wear polyester, especially for like things that are form-fitting, like really tight-fitting clothing or activewear or underwear or bras, your body is just rubbing against these plastic fibers for hours. So essentially wearing polyester is kind of like wearing a plastic bag, you know? So why is polyester not the best or most optimal fabric choice for our health? Well, one, it's not breathable, so sweat just kind of sits there. It also traps odor, and it can also cause irritation or acne or people with sensitive skin. If it rubs against their skin, it can cause like breakouts. Since it is plastic, polyester is more prone to trapping odor, so you are more likely to smell more stinky when wearing polyester, especially 100% polyester. A lot of polyester fabrics are also treated with certain chemicals in order to make them more wrinkle-free or water-resistant, which then means you're exposing yourself to even more synthetics and toxins. Polyester also sheds microplastics, which are endocrine disrupting, which can affect your hormones, and that's especially important for ladies. This is very important to kind of take note of, especially with the rise of so many hormonal issues. But don't even get me started on the environmental impact, which then again affects us, because polyester takes years and years to break down, and also when we wash it, it sheds microplastics, and then those microplastics go into our water, then it goes into the ocean, then the fish eat it, and then we have seafood, and when we consume the seafood, the fish have microplastics in them, and so then we're ingesting microplastics as well as wearing them. Those huge, fast fashion brands love polyester because it's easy to produce, it's easy to mass produce, it's cheap, it's durable, but it does come with a huge cost. So now you're probably thinking, Pauline, what do we wear instead? And by the way, by saying this and kind of informing you about all of this, I do not mean for you to just go into your closet and just get rid of everything and like throw everything away. That is not what I am saying at all. But I would say that it would be nice with newer purchases, or with purchases that are especially fitting your body, like if it's a tank top or a t-shirt or a bra, underwear, or tight-fitting leggings or activewear, I would say try and opt for more natural fabrics. Keep in mind, I do understand that there are some items that have a blend, so if it's like a polyester blend with some like 50% cotton, like I think those are way better. It's not the greatest, it's not the best, but it's way better than 100% polyester. And I do know like some things, like it is what it is, like swimsuits or certain outerwear pieces, or just certain jackets or cool things, like it's kind of hard, especially nowadays. Like we're not at that point where everything can be cotton or everything can be this natural fabric, and if it is, it might be like like thousands of dollars. So obviously I know that it's not practical always, but it's just something to keep in mind, and you know, to just do what works for you and what works best for your budget. But at least especially to just not get 100% polyester for things that are specifically touching your skin directly. So again, like I said, bras, underwear, tank tops, t-shirts. Okay, so now what can you wear instead of polyester? I would say 100% cotton. Now, that would be ideal because it's breathable, it's soft, and it's nice and easy on the skin. Your chances of finding it places is a little easier than, say, organic cotton, and it's also less expensive. I've also been seeing that a lot of other brands are providing some 100% cotton pieces within what they like supply in stores. Like, it's not like their entire, you know, brand isn't 100% cotton, but you can find some pieces. I actually have some hauls on my channel showing you that. But I would say 100% cotton. Maybe if there's certain components that are polyester, that's fine, but at least like if you look at the tag and it's like 70% or more cotton, I would think that is good as well. And then a step above that is organic cotton. So 100% organic cotton. So organic cotton has all of the traits as 100% cotton, but no pesticides or chemical processing. Organic cotton does tend to be more expensive. It kind of depends on the brand or if they're having promos. I have some hauls on my channel of certain brands that have organic cotton, such as Packed. So if you want to get organic cotton, sometimes it's a little bit more of an investment, but I definitely do think it's worth it, especially if you're trying to be more intentional with your shopping. So I would say 100% cotton, 100% organic cotton. Another fabric that I actually really love is linen. So linen, actually, I kind of got into buying linen pieces a couple years back when I started diving into this whole like natural fabric world. But I've noticed that it's actually gone a lot more trendier. Like a lot of brands, like Abercrombie has linen things, especially for the summer. I feel like linen has become the type of material, which is great because it's light, it's flowy, it just feels good. When you're wearing it, it feels good, and that also makes sense because it has a very high frequency. So linen actually makes you feel good, and it also has like healing proponents to it. Also very, very lightweight, so it's breezy and perfect for the summertime. That's why a lot of people opt for it, and a lot of brands have made that their like summer fabric of choice. So those are the three main natural fabrics that I kind of opt for and look for in tags. Like I'm always in stores, I'm always like checking the tag, or online I like go in the description. And that's like kind of my thing. I'm always like, is this 100% cotton? And then sometimes I'll guess, I'll be like, oh, this feels nice, it's probably like 100% cotton. So with that all being said, also, I would like to note there's no pressure to go zero polyester overnight. Some things like swimsuits, jackets, outer vests, elastic waistbands, activewear, they're still gonna have some polyester in it, and that's okay. The goal is progress and a little bit more intention. It's not about perfection, so keep that in mind. So especially if you're just starting out, my tip would be to just focus on the things that touch your skin directly. So think bras, underwear, tank tops, form-fitting t-shirts. Start with those, and then you can always just like add more and more and more, and then before you know it, you'll have a more intentional closet and wardrobe. So yeah, essentially polyester kind of sucks, and hopefully now you know why. But the good news is a lot of brands are starting to be more aware of that, and I'm seeing a lot more brands carry 100% cotton pieces. Of course, there's brands that are exclusively 100% organic cotton as well, though they tend to be a little bit more pricey, but if they have promos going on, it's great. But overall, I do think it's more important to be more intentional with your shopping these days, especially flip the tag and see what the ingredients are made of. So kind of like food items, I used to not even look at the ingredients list, but now I'm so much more aware, especially with processed foods. I like flip it over and check the ingredients list and make sure there's no like red, 49, 82, 85, blue, yellow, all that, and just all these other things that are extra and filler. But you know, doing that with our clothes as well. A couple years ago, I kind of dove into this and started doing a lot of research of where I could find more natural fabrics and organic cotton. And I just think it's something that we do for our food, but why not flip the tag and check the ingredients of our clothing as well. And if we're trying to eat cleaner, live lower tox, be more intentional in general, then our clothes should be a part of that as well. I really hope this video was informative and you learned something new, or even if you just feel like a buddy and you're like, yes, this is how I feel, because I feel like it's important to have a community that, you know, kind of shares your same morals and values as well as the lifestyle that you're trying to lead. So even if you're just like, yes, girl, I get you, like finally someone that, you know, sees what I see, then please leave a comment down below if this was helpful, as well as what your favorite natural fabric is or any cool brands that you know of, and let's just talk about it. So I hope you enjoyed. Have a great and wonderful day or night, and I will see you next time. Bye! P.S. There are also other sneaky names for polyester, or like cousins of polyester, that are also synthetic fabrics made of plastic. So be careful and watch out for a nylon, acrylic is a big one, spandex, and just a bunch of others like that. So remember that.